Hello everyone, I'm Pooja here, come with a very informative video on hormonal regulation of female reproductive cycle. And if you really wants to gain some knowledge, then watch the video till the end. So let's start. So, menstrual cycle is a concurrent series of changes in the endometrium of the uterus to prepare it for the arrival of a fertilized ovum that will develop there until birth. So mainly in menstrual cycle, endometrium get prepared every month so that the fertilized ovum come and implantation takes there. Actually, what happened during the reproductive years, non-pregnant female normally exhibit cyclical changes in the ovaries and uterus. Each cycle takes about a month and involves both oogenesis and preparation of uterus to receive a fertilized ovum. Hormones secreted by the hypothalamus, anterior pituitary, and ovaries mainly control these events. And the ovarian cycle is a series of events in the ovaries that occurs during and after the maturation of an oocyte. So we can say that every month a cyclical changes occurs in ovaries and uterus simultaneously. In ovaries mainly the maturation of the follicle takes place, and in the uterus mainly the endometrium changes takes place, so that if fertilization takes place, then after that implantation takes place. So actually I have divided this video in two parts. In the first video we will discuss about the female hormonal regulation of the reproductive cycle. Video will not go so longer and you people will not get bored, so that I have divided this video in two parts. So in this video we will start this, and in next video we will discuss about the actual what happened actually in the menstrual cycle. So as you all are watching, this diagram is looking so complicated, but don't worry, I made it a bit of easy. You will not get any problem related to this diagram. So let's start. I have drawn the diagram of this hormonal regulation in the female reproductive system, or female reproductive cycle. So as you all are watching that this portion is the hypothalamus, this is the anterior pituitary. I mean it is a complete pituitary gland, and this part is the anterior pituitary part. So GnRH mainly secreted by the hypothalamus, and it mainly controls the ovarian and uterine cycle by stimulating the release of FSH and LH. So what happened? GnRH secreted by the hypothalamus, and then GnRH stimulates release this. Then from the anterior pituitary gland, FSH and LH secreted. Further, what happened? FSH stimulates the growing follicles in the ovaries, and this is the ovary. So as you all are watching that these are the growing follicles, it is shown this separately. It is a growing follicle. So FSH stimulates growing follicles. FSH also stimulates ovaries, and LH stimulates the ovulation process, and LH stimulates also the corpus luteum formation. So mainly what happened when FSH stimulates the growing follicle, what happened next? It helps in initial development of the ovarian follicle, and in ovaries what happened? Further development of ovarian follicles and their secretions of estrogen and inhibition. And what happened in corpus luteum? Secretion of progesterone. When the LH stimulates corpus luteum formation, what happened next? Secretion of progesterone, estrogen, relaxin and inhibin by the corpus luteum. And further the estrogen, progesterone, relaxin, inhibin. You will think why I written these name, because we will learn about the function of these hormones. So the main function of estrogen is it promote development and maintenance of female reproductive structures, feminine secondary sex characteristics and breast. And the second function is it increase protein anabolism. And the third function of estrogen is it lowers the blood cholesterol. And the fourth function of estrogen is it moderates level inhibit its moderate levels inhibit release of GnRH, FSH and LH. As you all are watching that I have drawn this line, this red line from estrogen to GnRH and from estrogen towards FSH and LH. If estrogen formation gets the moderate level, then it starting inhibition of GnRH and FSH and LH. Now let's see the function of progesterone. The first function of the progesterone is it works with estrogen to prepare endometrium for implantation. And the second function of progesterone is it prepares mammary glands to secrete milk. And the third function is it inhibits release of GnRH and LH. So we can say that just like estrogen, progesterone also inhibit release of GnRH and LH. Now let's come to the function of relaxin. The first function of relaxin is it inhibits contraction of uterine smooth muscle. And the second function of relaxin is during labor it increases flexibility of pubic symphysis and dilates uterine cervix. And the last, which is inhibin hormone, its main function is it inhibits release of FSH and to a lesser extent LH. So you all are watching that I have drawn the red line from the inhibin towards FSH and LH. So its main function is it inhibits the release of FSH and to a lesser extent LH. So this is the complete hormonal regulation of reproductive cycle, and in the next video we will discuss about the menstrual cycle, how it takes place, what are the formation, everything.
And finally, if you really like my video, then subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so that you can get notification of new video. Thank you so much.